17 years old, just dropped out of school, zero business experience, zero connections. Living in the UK, not Silicon Valley, not New York. $90 million. That's what Iman Gadzhi built. Not from stocks, not from crypto, not from some lucky break. From digital products. But here's the question nobody actually answers. How did he do it? Like, step by step, what did he actually sell? How did he find buyers? And most importantly, can someone like you or me actually replicate it? I spent 2 weeks going through every interview, every breakdown, every leaked framework Iman has shared. And in this video, I'm giving you his exact 4-step formula. No fluff, no theory, just the actual blueprint. And stay until step 4, because that's the one most people skip. And it's exactly why most people fail. Before we get into the formula, you need to understand where Iman actually started. Because people see the Lamborghinis and the Dubai lifestyle, and they assume he had some kind of unfair advantage. He didn't. At 17, he started a social media marketing agency. No clients, no portfolio, cold emails every single day. He built that agency to multiple 6 figures. Then he made a decision that changed everything. He realized something that most people never figure out. He was working harder and making less than the people who were simply packaging what they knew and selling it online. So he shut down the agency model and went all in on digital products. The rest, $90 million, speaks for itself. Here is the exact 4-step system Iman calls his digital product formula. Let's break it down one by one. Step 1, and this is where people get stuck before they even start, is building the actual product. And Iman's take on this is genuinely different from what everyone else teaches. He says, and I'm quoting him here, "You do not need to be an expert. You need to find a problem that a specific group of people desperately want solved." Think about it this way. If someone is struggling to get their first freelance client, and you've successfully landed even 3 clients, you know more than they do. That gap in knowledge? That's your digital product. In 2026, Iman uses AI tools to speed this up dramatically. His platform uses AI to analyze market trends, find untapped niches, and literally build the first draft of your product for you, whether that's an ebook, a mini course, or a template pack. The product creation part is actually the easiest step. Finding the right problem to solve, for the right audience, that's the real work of step 1. Step 2 is where it gets really interesting, especially if you have 0 audience and 0 ad budget, which, let's be honest, is most of us starting out. Iman calls this strategy borrowing other people's audiences. Here's how it works. Instead of waiting 6 months to grow your own following, you find people who already have the audience you want, and you get in front of their viewers. This could be reaching out to small YouTube channels in your niche and offering to collaborate, finding Facebook groups where your ideal buyer hangs out, partnering with newsletter writers who serve your audience, or using platforms like Gumroad and Etsy where buyers are already searching for what you're selling. Iman's students have used this method to make their first 5 to 10 sales without spending a single dollar on advertising. That first sale changes everything psychologically, because now it's real. Step 3 is what separates people who make a few $100s from people who build actual income machines. Systemizing. Here's what Iman figured out early. Selling one product once is a job. Selling that same product automatically, every day, while you sleep, that is a business. His system looks like this. One simple sales page that explains the problem and the solution, an email sequence that runs automatically, and a traffic source that feeds people into the top of that funnel on a consistent basis. The whole thing can be set up in a weekend, and once it's running, it works whether you're online or offline, whether you're sleeping or traveling, whether you post that day or don't. That line right there, a system sells while you sleep, a hustle only pays when you work, is the entire philosophy behind why digital products are one of the most powerful income models available to regular people right now. Step 4. I told you to stay for this one. Here it is. Scaling is not about working harder. It's not about posting more content. It's not even about getting more traffic. Scaling is about one thing: increasing the value of each customer. Iman structures his business as what marketers call a value ladder. Someone comes in through a cheap, low-risk offer, maybe a $7 ebook or a free challenge. They get value, they trust him. Then he offers them something more comprehensive, a $97 template pack. Then a $400 course. Then a community membership at nearly $2,000. The same customer who paid $7 might eventually pay $2,000 because Iman kept delivering value at every level. That is how you go from a few $100s a month to numbers that genuinely change your life. And most people quit at step 2, right when they get their first few sales, because they never build the ladder. They just keep selling the same $7 thing and wonder why they can't scale. Now, and this is important, I want to be real with you for a second, because I could end this video here and make it sound like you're going to be rich in 30 days. But that's not what you're going to hear from me. Iman Gadzhi's results are real, but they are not typical. The people who make serious money from this model are the ones who treat it like a real business, not a side hustle they dabble in between Netflix episodes. Number 1, your first product probably won't be perfect, and that's fine. Ship it anyway. Improve it after. Waiting for perfect is how people stay broke. Number 2, the first 60 to 90 days are slow. That's normal. Every business has a runway before liftoff. The people who push through that phase are the ones you hear about. Number 3, the formula works, but only if you actually implement it. Watching videos about making money is not the same as making money. At some point, you have to close the laptop and build. If this breakdown was useful, and I mean genuinely useful, not just interesting, hit subscribe right now, because my next video is going to go even deeper. I'm going to show you how to build your first digital product using completely free AI tools, from zero to a live sales page in under 48 hours. No paid tools, no existing audience required, just the exact workflow, step by step. And drop a comment below and tell me, what's one thing you know well enough that you could package into a digital product? Seriously, write anything. I'll reply and tell you if I think it has potential. As always, I don't know where you're watching from, but I know you're building something real. And I'm here for every step of it.